Do you want to learn more about the housing crisis in California? Well, this video is for you and it starts right now. I am Scott Cooper, your empathetic loan guy, and this is episode 6 of Home Loan TV on the housing crisis right here in California. Now, if you're a renter, you definitely want to pay attention to this because things are going to get worse for you in the future. Now, this is all created because we had a housing downturn, we had an economic downturn, and houses just weren't being built. As you can see from the graph here, over the last 10 years, we have built less than 100,000 houses in California, when economists say we should be building between 160 and 180,000 houses per year just to keep up with the population growth. Well, that hasn't happened. And so what you're seeing is at a macro level, a big picture level, rent prices are increasing, housing prices are increasing at the same exact time, and that's because there aren't enough rentals and there aren't enough homes for people to buy and to move into. And the tough part is there is no short-term fix. There frankly are not enough people to build the homes. You know, a lot of people that were in the trades left the trades, the contractors and electricians and drywall people, and all those people left the industry and they got jobs somewhere else and they're not coming back. And then home builders they're fearful. They're not gonna ramp up because what happens if things turn, which that's happened to them before, they got burned before. So they're not gonna just go ramp up. So all of these put together, we have, I think, a housing shortage that's gonna continue for easily the next 5 to 10 years. And what that means is that you're going to continue to see rent prices increase, housing prices increase, and you might see some ebb and flow. Like I think at some point, house prices they're gonna soften, they're gonna plateau, but then rent prices are gonna keep going up, and that's gonna put pressure on housing or people to go back into housing, into buying housing, which in turn puts that upward pressure on sales prices. And I think really what it's gonna come down to, if you're a renter, you are gonna have to make a tough decision. That's going to be either A, leave the state, go somewhere where the housing prices are not as expensive. 2, really get disciplined about your budget. I mean, consumerism unfortunately prevents way too many people from buying a home. The other part is people are going to be, they're moving into outlying areas, areas that you may not have considered before, and that's usually going to mean you're now having to commute. I know I'm up in the Sacramento area and a lot of people are moving out into Yuba City and, areas that are 45 minutes away because the house prices are significantly lower than where they are in the Sacramento and Placer County. That's kind of the macro aspect of what's happening in housing. In addition, we've got the economy. Things are really doing well in the economy. Unemployment is low. We're starting to see some wage growth, and that's giving more people the opportunity to buy homes, again, putting that upward pressure. If you're considering buying a home, I would buy sooner than later, and reach out to me, reach out to somebody, a mortgage person who can help you understand how you can buy, payments for down payment, what are the payments going to be monthly, and figure it out, because this housing shortage unfortunately is not going to go away. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you thought about buying a house, maybe you thought about waiting for a year, 2 years, wait for prices to correct, I'm telling you, they're not. They're just not. There's too much demand, not enough supply, and unless something really dramatic happens, Korea attacks, the economy crashes, something like that, house prices are not going to come down in California. So do everything you can to get into a home as soon as you can. Whether you talk to me, a different mortgage banker, definitely research your options and make it happen. Again, I am Scott Cooper, your empathetic loan banker, and I'm here to help.